Hello everyone, so this is the PBE, and there is a rework of Skarner. I don't know if I like this rework so far. I mean, I like what they've changed to some of the abilities, but they've added in these crystal shards, which are around the map in different strategic jungle placements, and your team and the enemy team can capture these shards. When your team owns them and you get within this range of it, he gets some super steroid buffs. But it makes it so that his passive is only usable while you're in the jungle or right near dragon. Which, oh man, this one's got a small radius. Oh, it's because these aren't captured. That's why. But it makes it so that you really, you want to fight in the jungle and in the river. Otherwise, your passive isn't activated. So here we go. Crystal Spires. Skarner presence causes crystals to spawn in set locations around the map. Crystals can be captured by either team by standing close to them. Capturing them prevents them from being captured by the opposing team for 15 seconds. When near crystals his team owns, Skarner gains Crystal Charge. Crystal Charge gain 100 movement speed and 48% attack speed, and restores 3% of his maximum mana per second. And this, the attack speed boost increases by plus 6% per level. So he really it's a huge steroid for him. Alright, so then they've changed Crystal Slash. Skarner deals 20 physical damage to all nearby enemies. If a unit is struck, he charges himself with crystal energy for 4 seconds. While Skarner is charged, Crystal Slash deals 20 plus AP ratio. Let's see, what is that? Oh, interesting. In the notes, they have it as attack damage ratio versus an AP ratio. It starts out at 0.33 and scales up to 0.45. Yeah, here's AP. In the notes it says attack damage ratio. Unless it scales as a... No, it'd be the orange color. Anyway. Basic attacks lower the Crystal Slash's cooldown by 0.25 seconds. Quadrupled against champions. So he still gets the... you get to activate this a lot. And then let's see, Crystalline Exoskeleton. It's been changed up a little bit. So Skarner is shielded for 79 plus or 12% of his maximum health plus. What's the AP ratio on that? Oh, they don't say it here. But what is that? It's like 80%, like 0.8%. Maybe 0.7. But anyway, so he gains a shield that lasts for 6 seconds. While the shield persists, Skarner gains movement speed that ramps up to 16% over 3 seconds. Yeah, and the percentage goes from 12% all the way up to 16% of his maximum health. So you're going to want to stack hit points on him now for that shield. Then there's Fracture. He has passive, crystallizing enemies with Fracture, and Impale grants Crystal Charge for the disabled duration and reduces the cooldown of Fracture by the same amount. So it's for the disabled duration. So like for this, it's 1.75 seconds. And Enemies with a fracture affected by the crystal venom for 5 seconds, causing Skarner's basic attacks on them to deal 25 additional... Oh, and stuns them for 1 second. So he gets it for 1 second. So he gets this super steroid boost for 1 second. Which is kind of like, okay, I mean, 1 second at, plus 80% attack speed isn't super great, especially when you can't continuously, keep them under it. Activating it, Skarner summons a blast of crystallized energy, dealing 40 plus... what is the percentage in the notes? Oh, they're not showing it. Looks like what point? Yeah, less than, it's like 0.1.8 or 0.18 magic damage. Slowing the target for 45% for 2.5 seconds and reducing the blast speed. A maximum of 6 targets can be hit by the fracture before the blast dissipates entirely. Enemies hit by the fracture are affected by the crystal venom for 5 seconds. Yeah, I read that. So when he fires it, it actually, and it hits someone, it slows down, and it'll keep hitting people and slowing down more as it goes. So then he has his ultimate, Impale. Skarner suppresses an enemy champion for 1.75 seconds, dealing 66 physical damage, plus 20, plus little, like 0.45, 45% magic damage. Skarner can move freely during this time and will drag his helpless victim around with him. When the effect ends, Skarner's target will be dealt the same damage again. So, here, I'm going to do some jungling, get up to the level, and what's funny is they have him doing attack damage and cooldown. And I don't know, I think I'd go with attack speed with him. But we'll see how it all plays out. Alright, I'll be right back. So here, let me show you how the buff works. So here, we own this crystal shard, and I was able to actually take the camp even after Misfortune has gotten to level 8 with no problem because of the steroid attack speed and mana regen. It's just insanely powerful buff. He doesn't need a leash at all. So as you can see, and I mean, I don't have any attack speed. Well, I may have some attack speed boost. What do I got? I think I have some in my runes. Let's see if I can drag Grub over here. Come here. Ah, yeah, he doesn't want to be over here. It's so much slower without the buff. Yeah, so there I got I did get it for a brief moment because I used the fracture on it. Let's see. Yeah, this one's within the. I continuously have the. Where's the buff? Crystal energy. Grub. There it is. So I lose it from here. There, and I did get it. Oh, where'd it go? Alright, let's see it on this one here. There it is. Just for a brief second. And it does mean that you could probably invade quite easily because with the boost, you could take on most champions. Now, let's see. If I remember right, when you capture one of these shards and the enemy has it, they actually gain vision on you, so that they can see that you're... Let's see if Misfortune sees this. So there, I've got it. Let's go get this one over here.
We await our time.
Okay.
Turret destroyed.
As you can see, my mana, I mean, I'm spamming my powers right here, and my mana is still growing. Alright, so I'm going to back here, and we'll get Misfortune. I don't know if I can drag her, get her to follow me into one of these zones. Yeah, so I'm going to go with the attack speed because, well, also just the Sated Devourers, why wouldn't you get that? And then we'll go with this. I don't quite have enough to get a Sheen. I'll have Teleport. What's going on? Where's my... Oh, wrong one. Yeah. Even though with all these minions, she's not going to try to follow me. Come on. Can you follow me? Can you follow me? Yeah, right here. Ah, see?
Your turret's in splinters. This world is so strange.
Come here, Misfortune. She does not want to follow me. Yeah, I mean, while you're in here, and because your attacks lower the cooldown of it, I mean, why wouldn't you go with the Devourer for the jungle item? So yeah, so I've got 1.7 attack speed. I leave, it goes down to 1.4. I don't know. Okay, yeah, so when he stuns, you can see him, he hits him with the tail. It's one of the little animations. Just during the stun, he jabs with his tail. And I've really liked Skarner, and so I like that they're thinking about him and reworking him here. I just don't know how much I like these. I haven't played a match with him, so I don't know how quickly, easily you lose the shards? I mean, so is it that you're going to completely have a worthless passive? I don't know. So, other than these, having these new, and I like the new mechanic, don't get me wrong, you know, adding new things to the game makes it fresh. I just don't know if you'll lose these easily. It'd be better if it was like something that you'd come here and refresh it. You know, you like do something to it. You use, you know, by killing monsters you gain some crystal charge or whatever. Then you come and charge it, and it gives you a buff and like maybe visibility or a ping when an enemy champion gets in it. But it's like something I own, and I don't lose it. You know, it would have a cooldown that goes away, and then you have to come and recharge it again. You know, that would be cool. But so yeah, that's the rework for him so far. Let's see, I wanna... Can I get out? Ah, just barely. Oh, I better be careful, I don't have my shield yet. There we go. Anyway, yeah, so that's the rework for him. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe and share. Thank you.